Hey everyone, welcome to our first tutorial Tuesday. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to bring something from Premiere Pro to DaVinci Resolve and then back to Premiere Pro. So let's start off in Premiere Pro. I have my project edited here. It's pretty basic. There's no color at all, pretty much. And what I just want to do is bring it in to Resolve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Export, Final Cut Pro XML. You click that, and what I like to do is for this kind of stuff is I have these folders. So I call it Premiere to DaVinci Resolve, and we're just going to name this 3. So PR to DVR 3, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Resolve. It's going to open up. I could save out of this and close it if your computer is slow. Luckily mine's very fast, but we're just going to close it for now. No, that's something else. Don't bother with that. Remind me later. We're going to click New Project. I'm going to name it Color Tut PR to DVR to PR. Cool. Next, we're going to go File, Import Timeline, XML, and we have it here. You're going to have to find where you saved it. Mine is over here in DVR3. Blah, blah, blah. You can keep that. A lot of people like to, if you're working in television or film, a lot of people like to just keep it at 1920 by 1080 because when you're creating content to be aired on television, they're still airing it at 1080p. So, however, I like to do it 4K that's just my personal preference because my computer can handle it and I have the storage for it. You might not need this. You never know. So, just click OK. And you're going to see your project pop in. And as you can see, it's here. So this is not going to be a color grading tutorial, so let's come back when we have this graded. Welcome back. As you can see, we now have our grade throughout the footage. It's pretty basic grade. Just used a few. I honestly just threw a lot on here just so you could see. But that's besides the point. Let's get back into the tutorial. So what we're going to do to bring this back into Premiere is we're going to click Deliver over here, and we get all these options. Now, what we want to do is Premiere XML, and we browse our locations. So we're going to go to our project folder, which is going to be over here, and then Premiere Pro. I do a XML for Premiere Pro. I usually have a folder in there, and I'm just going to select that for this. You're gonna, depending on Mac or PC, you're gonna have different codecs. I like to go uncompressed. That's just my preference. Sometimes you don't have the storage for that. That's okay. You can choose a different format. On Mac, you'll have ProRes available here. However, because we're on a Windows PC, we don't have that option, but that's fine. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is going to click Add to Render Queue, and over here. Now this is a very important part. You got to click Start Render. Sometimes people tend to forget. You may get this. I don't really care about the old file, so we're just going to click Replace. Cool. So now that it's done, what we're going to do is we're going to save and close out DaVinci Resolve. So close it. Next, we're going to click here. We're going to type in Premiere, obviously, Premiere Pro. We're going to click on the project that we had just opened, which is this. Again, you could have had this open in the background. However, if you're doing a longer color grade and things like that, you're most likely not going to have it open in the background, which is why we're doing it this way. But this is just an audio preference thing, so I'm just going to click no because I don't really need to hear anything right now. We're going to click import. We're going to go to XML for Premiere. This XML. We're going to click on the one that we just did, which is this one. We're going to click open. And now we have all this. And you see this? There's a little thing over here. It says resolve, see, whatever. We click on that. And now here's our color graded timeline. Now, it's always important to remember before you bring things from Premiere into Resolve, or between any two video editing softwares, is to take off any transitions, speed effects, things like that, so that it doesn't get messed up and give your editors heartache or a lot more work to do. And always make sure that you keep an organized file structure. So, if you like this and want more, like and comment down below. I hope you guys are staying safe, healthy, and see you around.